Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I just had this happen to me yesterday. I pulled in this pin box, a flexible pin box, off a website called Things Universe, I think, and I rescaled it. And before I started, I actually changed, these. I made these tabs differently. Actually, was having some problems with it because I was importing it as inches and not millimeters, so it was way too big. But I got it all ready, and I'm not going to take the time to get this one ready to move the tabs. But when I went to print it, and I apologize, I do not have a laser hooked up to this computer I make the videos on. When I went to print, the print preview screen had a semicircle, part of a circle right here, and it was going to cut it. And I actually had two warnings in the print menu that hidden layers will be printed. And I called Randy Allen with Engraving Concepts in Arlington, Texas, and he emailed me right back and was able to figure out what was going on. And while I was playing around out in the shop with it, I was actually able to run the job, and it wasn't that big a deal to fix it. But here's one way you can look at things. Go up to Tools and go to Object Manager, and there's a layer right there. And this is what I could see on the screen. I could see the circle. I couldn't see the rest of it because it's just showing what it's going to print. So it was just going to print this half of a circle. So now that you've got it open, you could go through here and you could delete that layer. You could delete all this, and now that layer is gone. Or you could do this, and you could just take the print and say no print. So it's not going to print that semicircle. It's hard to see in the video, but there's a little print screen, right, a little printer and a little eyeball. You hit the eyeball and it takes the layers away, and then that tells you not to print it. So there's one way to look at things with the Object Manager that I'm not that familiar with and don't use it that often. But while I was waiting for him, I really wanted to cut this out. So I did this. I grabbed what I wanted. I left-clicked my mouse, right-clicked my mouse for copy. I went over to page and I made a new page. And I pasted them in the new page. I went ahead and deleted all these. Now, to make sure there's nothing else, you can hit the F4 key and it'll bring up stuff that's there. Then all I had to do is go to page 1 and delete that page. So now I'm good. All that stuff's gone. This is page 2, but now it's actually page 1. So that's how I dealt with it. Hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.